everyone. Welcome back to Fun with Nails. My name is Tina. Thank you for joining me. And as you can hear in my voice, I'm still recovering from the horrible C word. I had COVID last week, and I'm still kind of recovering from it. I do still have quite a cough, and but I am feeling actually not too bad. I'm kind of over the really bad fatigue. It's mostly just the cough now that is kind of hitting me, but otherwise I'm not feeling too bad. So today we are doing a mani using just leftovers or twosies. Stacy has a kind of like a little post type thing going in her group of using just leftovers or open sets, partials. It's called all different kinds of things. So today I am using this very beautiful teal kind of color is Space Case. And this beautiful black glitter is Holidaze. And this very pretty shimmery pinkish color is called You Dune. So these are the sets we're going to use to do our mani today. Forgive me if I cough or clear my throat. I clear my throat quite a bit. And here in Minnesota, we have had quite the snowstorm. Oh my goodness. Here at my house, we probably got about 18 inches of snow. Light, fluffy stuff. So that's been fun. I went back to work on Monday. Was my first day back to work after after being sick with COVID. And I worked all day Monday. And then I was scheduled to work Tuesday. And then I was supposed to be off Wednesday and Thursday. Well, because of being down to one vehicle, I've been riding with a coworker. So I rode to work with her on Monday, came home, and then Tuesday rode to work with her again. And then the snowstorm started to hit. Well, we didn't know how bad the weather was going to be come Wednesday morning, so she was worried about driving home because she just has this little itty-bitty little car, and she lives further from work than I do. So we decided that we would just stay in the hotel. And we got comped rooms, so we didn't have to pay for the room as long as we shared a room with a coworker. Fine, no big deal. So this coworker that I ride with, we got a room together, which we've done before. Not a huge deal. We get along great. And so we went to work on Tuesday. We worked Wednesday. And then we ended up staying Wednesday night also and worked today. Today's Thursday. So I was basically at work from Tuesday morning all the way through this evening when I got home at 6, because we got done with work at 5, but then we go out to her car to leave and her car won't start. We had to wait for her dad to come and give us a jump and get her car going. And now she has to get a new battery. I'm usually, like I said, I'm usually scheduled to be off on Wednesdays and Thursdays. But because, ooh, these are feeling a little crunchy. Because of her car not starting, just took us a little while longer to get home, which is fine. I just put out some extra food and water for Milk and Tang, and they were fine, staying home on their own. And they shoot, I'm probably gonna end up having to double this, and I'm going to have to, probably gonna have to go grab my flax bags. All right, I'm gonna pause you and go get my flax bag. All right, got my flax bags here, and I pulled out another strip for my other ring finger, and I'm gonna let it sit and heat up a little bit. Okay, so anyway, I was saying that I had gotten home from work about 6 o'clock, and I had to trudge through 18 inches of snow from the street all the way up to the house. And then I got to my house, got up to the door, and I pushed the snow off of the kind of shelf on the side of our barbecue grill. Stuck my bag on there, my lunchbox on top of that, and then I had to grab the shovel and put dig the snow out from in front of my screen door so I could actually get in my house. It was just crazy. And I still have a bunch of shoveling to do tomorrow. which is going to be a lot of fun considering I'm still trying to recover from being sick, and I'm going to make some calls tomorrow about trying to find somebody to plow our driveway. And I paid off the vehicle that I have, which is junk, and I'm going to be getting someone from the junkyard to come and get that one and take it to the junkyard. And hopefully I have enough money to go make a down payment on a new vehicle. I'm so ready for a new vehicle. Something reliable. Something that's gonna get me to work and home every day. My goodness, these sets are... That's what happens when you have older sets. I am so sorry for all the clearing my throat. But I do want to thank everybody for all the likes and the well wishes on my community post from last week. I did do my nails once last week, and I struggled to get them done. I was so tired, and it was like one of those times that I had a little bit of time that I was actually kind of feeling halfway decent, but not fully myself, and I just trudged through, got them done, and so I could have some cute nails for Valentine's Day, and that was it. That was all I did. I spent the whole week last week in my jammies, feeling like crud. But I had cute nails. And then my husband wasn't communicating with me so much as to what was going on with him. He knew that I was sick, but he didn't tell me that he was sick. And he actually ended up getting COVID during the week when he was out in the truck working. I guess from what he told me, his worst couple of days, he told his boss, and his boss just kept him where he was at, and so he could have his worst couple of days sitting in a truck stop in his truck. But he didn't say anything to me because he didn't want me to feel bad making me think that I got him sick. I just felt so bad once I found out. I was like, you didn't tell me. He's like, no, because I didn't want you to know. So I don't know where we ended up getting it from, because I hadn't been around anybody that had been sick. My husband hadn't been around anybody that had been sick. He being out in the truck, he wears a mask all the time whenever he's in contact with anybody out in the public, because he's out in the public, well, I mean, not a lot, because he spends a good 90% of the time alone in his truck. But it's mostly like when he's at a truck stop, he wears a mask when he goes in. Most of the places that he does pickups and deliveries to are mostly no contact. So where we ended up picking it up from, I have no idea. I mean, I guess I could have gotten it at work by touching something maybe that one of the guests had touched and I didn't realize it, and I don't know. It's so hard to say. Because I'm constantly using hand sanitizer and washing my hands, and it's just something that's out there that you have to deal with when it happens. Oh, my hands are so dry. Forgot to take lotion with me when I was at work for basically 3 days. Let's see how this feels now. It's still a little crunchy. I'm really gonna have to warm these up. Get that crease out of there. So all these ones with How You Doing on them are not gonna look the prettiest when I first show you them, but come nail fees, they're gonna look beautiful. Because I am going to flax bag these puppies and get them looking beautiful. Come off of there. Oh, and I did find out that the position that I applied for at work, I did not get, which isn't a big deal. It doesn't bother me that I didn't get it because it was kind of a position I kind of really didn't want, but the biggest reason I had applied for it was because somebody else that had applied for it, I felt she definitely was not qualified for the position. I was way more qualified for the position than she was. And there was another guy that had applied for the position, and he ended up being the one to get the position, which I'm fine with. It doesn't bother me that he got the position and I didn't. Strip is sticky enough. It's just so dry. Yeah, I think once these are get a little bit more heat on them, they'll look good. I left this one out in case the middle ones on that I was using didn't work. Just trying to get some more heat on this strip to try and get it to work a little. Get it to work a little better. Mold it to my nail a little bit. Let's see if I can get some heat on this one and get this one looking a little bit better. A little better. But I'll put more heat on these and get them looking really nice. But here's what we got. I really like that How You Doing. It looks so pretty. They need a little bit of work, but I'll make them look nicer. But you all have a great weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.